7 February 2023, a 40-year-old record was broken. King James surpassed a record that had withstood the likes of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Karl Malone. It was the day he usurped Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's highest point scorer. But from where did it all begin? LeBron James was a little homeless boy from Akron, Ohio. He had nothing but unconditional love for the game, the motivation to achieve greatness, and the craze to play at the highest level. And just like this, he became the chosen one, a national sensation, a household name in Cleveland, and the king of basketball. So what is LeBron's story? How did he rise? How did he achieve the 40,000 mark? And when will he bid farewell? Stay tuned, because at the end of this video, we have a player who might break LBJ's record of 40,000 points. Jeez. LeBron descended the skies of Akron, Ohio in 1984 during the intense cold of December to 16-year-old Gloria James. Life was not a joyride for LeBron. His father had left him before he was even born, his mother was jobless, so they barely had enough money to survive, and his grandmother, who loved him lots, died when he was just 3. Who would have thought that a kid from Akron, Ohio, who grew up in a broken family, would reach the heights he has today? Anyways, the innocent kid experienced the harsh realities of life very closely. Young James spent half his childhood without a permanent home. On top of that, cold Ohio winters worsened things as he and his mother moved from one house to another looking for a place to survive. It was not until the age of 9 that LeBron had some stability in his life, as he was taken in by Frank Walker, a generous guy who worked as a local youth basketball coach. At the same time, it was one of the hardest moments of Gloria's life, as she had to give away her son. As time passed by, James started to show signs of his innate talent. He was more physically dominant and stronger compared to his age group, hence he always had an upper hand when it came to sports and athletics. Owing to this, before he ever began his ascent to basketball immortality, he was first known for his football prowess. As a sophomore, James was first team All-State, and as a junior, he was a driving force behind his team's run to the state semifinals. And just for the reference, in the 2011 NBA lockout, 2 NFL teams invited LeBron to try out for them, the Dallas Cowboys and Seattle Seahawks. Damn, sure, my man would have gave them NFL players a run for their money. But good for us, he stayed in the NBA, because otherwise who else would have broken Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record? Anyway, the decision to choose the hardwood back in high school made absolute sense. He was made for basketball. At times, he played so effortlessly that it seemed bizarre. Compared to his peers, James was on a different level. Some even called him the second coming of Jesus. Holy God! As he joined St. Vincent St. Mary High School, he was recruited to play for their basketball team in 1999. And oh God, this boy was formidable. As a freshman, LeBron James averaged 21 points and 6.2 rebounds per game, leading St. Vincent to a state title as the team finished undefeated. As a sophomore, James was even better. He averaged 25.2 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 5.8 assists per game, and was drawing comparisons to Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, and Magic Johnson. At the same time, the entire Ohio was going crazy to watch LeBron. To spice things up, James was named Ohio Mr. Basketball and selected to the USA Today All-USA First Team, becoming the first sophomore to do either. Goodness me! But the best of James was yet to come.
Despite being an underclassman, LeBron leads by example, not only athletically, but in the classroom as well. He carries above a 3.3 grade point average.
In the summer of 2001, he was featured in the Slam magazine and was lauded as the best high school basketball player in America at that time. But all this hype and fame didn't distract James. He was unmoved and focused on his main aim, to play at the highest level. As a junior, he had become so good that he averaged 29 points per game and had already established himself as the best high school basketball player in North America. Jeez.
Every day, my coaches push me, I push myself, and my teammates push me. My mother brought me up real good.
Surprisingly, LeBron was so eager to enter the NBA that he wanted to list himself in the 2002 NBA draft, and it made sense. I mean, when you're too good for the competition of your age, you gotta look towards the future. And don't forget this boy, he was the heir apparent to Michael Jordan. During his senior year, the Beast was dishing out 31 points and 9.6 rebounds per game. Bro averaged a double every game. Oh my God. In a nutshell, James' career as a high school athlete was one of the greatest in sports history, and it blew through the roof as the 19-year-old prodigy announced to the world that he wasn't going to college, he was going to the 2003 NBA drafts. All of it came at the time when the NBA needed a new life. Jordan had retired months ago, and a rookie like James arriving at this point was nothing short of a blessing. I mean, for the reference, you guys did see the hype that was around Zion when he went in those high school slam dunk competitions, or Wembanyama when he was drafted by the Spurs. Well, for King James, it was much more. It was more than we can ever imagine. As the little homeless boy from Akron, Ohio, listed himself in the 2003 NBA draft, he became the #1 pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was huge. There were debates on television that saw critics discussing James as if he were an NBA legend and not a rookie. Some said he was overhyped, others said he was a bust. But LeBron remained silent because he wanted to answer on the court. And all it took for him was one game. As on October 29th, 2003, James made his highly anticipated NBA debut against the Sacramento Kings 4 months after he'd finished high school. LeBron wrapped up the night with 25 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. Yes, you heard that right. This was the tally of a rookie on his debut against a team that had finished second in the league in defensive efficiency in the 2002 season. Holy God! The boy had silenced all his critics once and for all. According to some, LeBron had mesmerized one of the league's loudest crowds with skills no teenager had ever displayed at this level. Ian Thompson wrote about LeBron in his book, saying he was the most gifted prospect the NBA scouts had ever seen. The anticipation for his greatness was almost universal. You see, James entered the league able to score 25, but it was just the start. No one had the slightest idea of what this bloke was going to become 2 decades later. It was a step-by-step, year-over-year process that saw LeBron develop from an overwhelming physical talent into a precise, versatile craftsman. But during his career, what did LeBron achieve? And what has made him so great? It often feels like LeBron came into the NBA and never left. He has been there forever. 21 seasons. Most of us have grown old watching LeBron dominate the league. He has been there all this time. In his first 7 years with the Cleveland Cavaliers, he won the Rookie of the Year, he became their mainstay, and carried them to the 2007 NBA Finals, but failed to win a championship. Consequently, after years of failed efforts, LeBron decided it was time to move on, and this move came most controversially ever. It could have been done in a better way, but LeBron, being LeBron, did what he thought was right. In an interview called The Decision, King announced that he was taking his talents to the South Beach, and oh God, overnight, LeBron was the biggest supervillain the NBA had ever seen. Fans prayed for his downfall. They burnt his jerseys and tore his pictures. But it didn't matter to LeBron, as Miami Heat was where he earned his first 2 championships in back-to-back fashion, as well as 2 of his 4 league MVP trophies, also in back-to-back seasons. Despite all this, he was still the villain who had betrayed the people of his hometown. Hence, he cleared an old debt and made reparations in 2016 by winning the Cavaliers their first championship in 52 years. Damn! In 2018, LeBron moved to the Lakers and revived the days of glory from the Kobe era as he won them an NBA championship in 2020. Apart from this, even individually, LeBron has achieved a lot more than many can ever dream of. 4 regular season MVPs, 4 NBA Finals MVPs, 20 NBA All-Star nominations, 2 Olympic gold medals, 10 NBA Finals, and most coveted of all, the first player to reach 39,000. It doesn't end here, as on March 2nd, 2024, with a scoop layup against the Nuggets, LeBron James became the first player ever to score 40,000 regular season points. Unbelievable. a standing ovation, and he deserved every bit of it. As of now, he stands tall at the end of a record that is more prestigious than any other NBA accolade. So can this record be ever broken? Can someone surpass LBJ? Well, it's a $1 million question, and today we're gonna answer it. 40,000 points and counting until LeBron retires. This isn't just the number of points, it's a reflection of the insane consistency, perseverance, and resilience. LeBron is into the 21st season of his career, and durability has long been a gift of him. He missed only 71 games in total across his first 15 NBA seasons from 2003 to 2018, i.e. less than 5 games per season. This was insane. As of now, there's still a player to come who is as durable as LeBron, but can someone usurp him? Well, of current active NBA players, Kevin Durant has the second highest total of regular season points scored over his career with 28,372. So he still needs 12,000 points to break the 40,000 mark, which is practically impossible. The 35-year-old is expected to retire long before troubling James total. I might say Wembanyama or Luka or Jokic, but no, I won't. Scoring big isn't a big problem, but scoring consistently is. LeBron has never averaged less than 25 points per game at any time in his career, and he's done with that god-level consistency. More importantly, he's still performing better than most other NBA superstars, and he's leading the Lakers with the same confidence that he had 2 decades ago. So it's highly unlikely that he will be retiring anytime soon. Moreover, he's also made it clear that he wants to play with Bronny, so as long as you don't see Bronny at the NBA, don't fret, LeBron isn't retiring. Do you think he's going to stay until one of his guys gets to the NBA? Tell me in the comment section down below. And don't forget to dunk on that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.